want to give all praises Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Barakatham you Akim out there that's pushing this true doctrine, man, the sincerity, the strength of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, we always out here to wake up the elect of Israel. What I got here, man, is just a few documents, man, I'm gonna read, man, and post up. If the brothers feel like they want to grab scriptures, they can, they don't have to. I'm just gonna read them. But in the post-production, man, I'll put something up to come to mind to go along with this article, man. And this article right here are the 23 executive orders on gun safety signed today by President Obama, right? Which is not today, but he did it last week. Because when he did his little speech, man, he only gave you one order, but it's actually 23. I'm not gonna read all 23 of them. I'm just gonna read like hit here and there and let you see what's up. This says President Barack Obama signs a series of executive orders about the administration's new gun law proposals as children who wrote letters to the White House about gun violence.
Give me Jeremiah, what's that, Jeremiah 10?
It says President Obama has signed 23 executive orders designed to address the problems of gun violence in America. The following are items addressed. It says gun violence reduction executive actions. Number 1, issue presidential memorandum to require federal agencies to make irrelevant data available to the federal background check system. 2, address unnecessary legal barriers, particularly relating to the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, and may prevent states from making information available to the background check system. Number 3, to improve incentives for states to share information with background check systems. 4, direct the Attorney General to review categories of individuals prohibited from having a gun to make sure dangerous people are not slipping through the cracks.
Yeah. So what Obama is doing, he's trying to grab up all the guns. So when they grab up all the guns, whatever they gonna do, however they gonna grab them up, they might throw some money at you, however it's gonna be. Which they already surveillance, and they got everybody up under surveillance because everybody in America known as terrorists. And those executive orders are forced laws from the government, and he's trying to snatch all the guns, man, so they can when they get ready to implement martial law, it won't be so many casualties on their side, but for the people, there's gonna be plenty of casualties. Read that Isaiah 10.
Isaiah 10 and 1.
Right.
Woe unto them that decree unrighteousness decree, and the right grievous which they have prescribed.
Yeah, because that's the law right there. That's what he pushing, them executive orders, them forced laws by the government. Those are unrighteous decrees. Those are unrighteous laws. So it's woe to them, destruction to them.
This is number 9. Issue a presidential memorandum to require federal law enforcement to trace guns recovered in criminal investigations. 10. Release a DOJ report and analyzing information and lost and stolen guns and make a widely available to the law enforcement. It says nominate an FTF director, so I guess they don't have one. 12. Provide law enforcement, first responders, and school office officials with proper training for active shooter situations.
So they want to make them schools out of prisons. That's what they want to make them. They already got them in uniforms. So they want to have security guards in there like prisons, you know. They already got them, you know, like I said, in uniform. All they need is sheriffs and security guards in there now. So that's what they lining up to do. You know?
Maximize enforcement efforts to prevent gun violence and persecute gun crimes. 14. It says issue a presidential memorandum directing the Center of Disease Control to research the causes and prevention of gun violence.
Yeah, that's why you're seeing all these shootings like they did in Texas, like they did in Missouri, like they did in, Kentucky.
Kentucky, Texas, shit, Indiana, Connecticut.
So they can implement these. So they can implement these executive orders, these forced laws. They season the moment on the things that's happening, so they can push forth these laws to execute what they're gonna execute, which is martial law. Mm-hmm. You know.
This is number 15. Direct the Attorney General to issue a report on the availability and most effectiveness of new gun safety technologies and challenge the private sector to develop innovative technologies.
Yeah.
Invocative technologies. Salaki. 16. Clarify that the Affordable Care Act does not prohibit doctors asking their patients about guns in their homes. So you know what that means when they get you under anesthesia and you have drowsy, they're gonna be asking you about guns because you gonna answer.
Yeah, and anytime you mention that, they gonna demonize you as being crazy, and they gonna have troops come up in your shit, or officers come up in your shit to take your guns.
Executive.
And then anytime you go to a doctor or a psychiatrist, they already looking at you like you out your mind, and then you on all them type of drugs, and they looking at you like, oh, he finna do something. So they demonizing you people, and you don't even know it. Right. Just to take your gun so they can implement martial law. Because Esau know, the government officials know that they can't pay their debt. So they know eventually it's this society gonna collapse, and the people gonna try to fight against the government for how it's falling, for how they can't get what they generally get. Just like with all the jobs, man. That's why your check is short. That's just one thing, just to name a few things, but that's just one, man. That's why your check is short. They gonna cut off all them benefits, WIC, them food stamps. You go into the store and you can't even get a lot of stuff that you used to get. So it's being cut short, and all them benefits gonna be cut off, man, because the government not gonna be able to pay that stuff that they generally used to pay. And that's why 2nd Ezra chapter 15 gonna kick in. That great insurrection.
And believe me, man, when you under them anesthetics, man, them anesthetics they give you ain't nothing but a truth serum. Cause once you have high, you gonna tell the truth. Whatever they ask you, you gonna give them a true answer.
Just like with alcohol. You get alcohol in your system. Yeah. However you was feeling at that time, it's gonna come out. Whether you being jokingly or just playing, however you feeling, it's gonna come out. And if brothers paying attention, they gonna see the straight bullshit that you own. And just like when Esau get your ass drugged up, he gonna see the straight bullshit that you was trying to hide, and he gonna have your ass jammed up.
It's Executive Order number 17. Release a letter to the health care provider clarifying that no federal law prohibits them from reporting threats of violence to law enforcement authorities. So they gonna be asking when you go get a damn blood pressure check. Mess around and say the wrong thing, the police will be waiting on you when you get outside.
Yeah, because you're a terrorist. Have you been thinking about killing anybody? Well, I had a drink.
They tell you, do you really be getting mad sometimes? Yeah, I be getting mad as hell. Yep, there it is. Nigga, man, you ready to trip?
Call him. Hey, you got one over here.
You got one over here. Bring the straight jacket. He got a beard on his face.
Yeah, he got a beard on his face.
Yeah. So this is Executive Order number 18. Provide incentives for schools to hire resource officers.
Yep. Which some of the schools already got it, but if they saying that means they gonna put more in there.
Number 19, develop model emergency response plans for schools, houses of worship, and institutions of higher education. Number 20, release a letter to state health officials clarifying the scope of mental health services that Medicaid plans must cover. Executive Order 21, finalize regulations clarifying essential health benefits and parity requirements within ACA exchanges. Number 22, commit to finalizing mental health parity regulations. And number 23 that he signed, launch a national dialogue led by Secretary Ceballos and Duncan on mental health. So they got these mental health doctors involved too, man.
Yeah.
So you got a big influx of people who go to mental health or people who are ex-military. Because you got a lot of ex-military, when they come back from overseas and they go in these VAs, they go straight to the mental doctor. So, hey
And
man.
you know they coming back with post-traumatic stress. Oh man.
PTSD.
Yeah, and then they knowing these dudes right here been trained to shoot weapons that are marksman or a sharpshooter or expert task, man. So they watching these dudes, man.
It's coming,
So when
man.
they come, they already know. When they come, if them dudes ain't on your side, then you gonna be fighting just like Fallujah all over again.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna be
But
Fallujah.
them type of people, Esau looking at them like get them out the either lock them up in a concentration camp or execute them.
Yeah.
Get them out the way.
And that's why they give you these drugs, man. They give you drugs in the mental hospitals, man, that'll have you. They'll give you drugs, man, that have you staring at one spot for like 15 hours, man. You won't even know you in this world, man.
And Esau, he's so slick, he giving the veterans a job at Walmart.
Cause it ain't no job, man. And then at Walmart, you working, man, them people crazy. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
man, this shit coming.
So-
hey, it's coming. You people better buckle up and don't say that we didn't tell you. Don't say that we didn't tell you that it was coming. Cause we told you.
We telling you now whether you hear or you forbear.
You know, this place is done, man.
You know.
You know, if you think America gonna continue to go on in 2013, you are out of your mind. You don't know what's going on. You don't have a clue. You been watching Basketball Wives. What's that other one? Love in Atlanta.
Hip hop.
Pure Madness.
So those are the executive orders that come down the pipe. But you know, he gave that little speech, man. He only hit on 1 or 2. So that makes you think it was only 1 and 2, man. It's 23.
And then they kept calling him Abraham Lincoln. Now if they don't knock him off, what happened during the time of Abraham Lincoln? It was a civil war. You see? The states had signed a petition to get away from the Union. So that's what they doing now. Man, it's some woo, man.
Good.
It's a matter of time, man. All we doing is waiting, man. Standing in these scriptures and waiting. Because it's coming. And, you know, with that, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Amen. All praises be to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Man, double honor to our elders, GMS. Barakatham to all you occupants out there pushing this word, man. Stay with it. Keep your faith, man. Because we about out of here, man. And with that, man, we're going to say Kwam Yasha Allah.
Yep.
Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Death to America. Death to you 2/3. And death to you heathen nations, man. And shalom.
Shalom.